So, when we're dealing with vision, what we want to establish is which of your eyes is actually doing the seeing. One of your eyes is going to be a dominant eye. One of your eyes is going to be the one that you look out through. So, if somebody says to me, I want you to look at my nose. Okay, so I'm looking at them and they say, use a telescope to look at my nose. I look like this. And I'm pointing it directly at their nose. And if somebody says, put two tubes up and look at my nose, then I'm going to put them together like this. And ultimately, what it means is that both of my eyes are switched on, and it is the equivalent of looking through one giant tube, because the two tubes have come together in such a way that the signal that I'm getting in my brain is that I'm looking through one tube. Now, if one tube is over here and one tube is over here, the images that I'm getting into my brain are, I'm looking here at a door and I'm looking here at a window. And when the two are put together in my brain, I get confusion because I don't know whether I'm seeing a door or a window. If somebody was reading a text, a page of information, so they pick it up like this, and if one eye is looking here and the other eye is looking over here, then they're not going to be looking at the actual page at all, and frequently you'll see people turning their head in order to use the peripheral vision to do the reading. Or you will see people moving their head from side to side in order to do the reading. And when you see that, it means that they're not using both of their eyes for seeing. And when we see the information that goes through this eye, this here is my right eye, the information that goes through here, most of it goes to the opposite side of my brain. My right eye takes in details, it takes in the actual words that are on the page, it takes in the facts, it takes in the time, it takes in the structure of the thing. The other eye is only interested in the meaning. So if I'm reading only with my right eye, I'm turning everything into a video in my right brain. If I'm working with my left eye and I'm taking in the information, I'm only taking in the meaning. And sometimes when people are reading in church, you will know that they're putting in their own words, but the meaning is exactly the right meaning. They're substituting words, and the reason for that is that they're using primarily their left eye to do the reading. If they're reading exactly the words that are on the page, but with no passion, with no expression, then they're primarily reading with just the right eye. And if you can get both of them to come together, then you have somebody who's reading with expression, reading with comprehension, and if we can bring that into the reading that everybody is doing, then that makes it a useful activity. So instead of having the two eyes divergent, what we want is convergence, and in fact what we want to develop is binocular vision, where every time that somebody looks, it is as though they are looking through one single tube and the two eyes are focused on exactly the same thing. When the two eyes are focused on exactly the same thing, it means that the image that's received on both sides is matching up and meshing together to form a single image. So one single word is being seen by both eyes at the same time, rather than the two ends of the same sentence, or the two sides of the page, or two items that are not even on the page. So when you get rid of all that confusion, it makes reading possible, it makes seeing possible. And we're going to use one simple BrainGym activity to make a big difference here. The activity that we're using is the lazy 8. So to do this, you put your thumb in front of your bridge of your nose. If you're wearing spectacles, you pop them off, and you slowly go over your left eyebrow first. You follow your thumb with your eyes. It goes down to the height of your chin. It goes up to the top of your head, forming a pattern of 8. And as you slowly go around, you keep your eyes on your thumb all the way through, or you pick something like a ball, something that's attractive. If you're dealing with a child, you might find something that would be like a toy that they like, and you focus on something like that. And again, you're going in the pattern of 8 all the way around, all the way up, as far as the top of the head, out the width of the shoulders, back up through the bridge of the nose, and once again over the left eyebrow. And anywhere that there is a difficulty or a challenge, just notice that after a few goes, it seems to disappear. Then you swap hands and you once again begin over the left eyebrow, all the way out to the level of the shoulder, down to the level of the chin, up and over the right eyebrow, out as wide as the shoulder, down to the chin, back up again, and we're creating that pattern of 8 all the way. So what that does is it helps the two eyes to work together as a team, and in a few moments we're actually going to be doing the whole activity. Now we're going to set a goal, we're going to do pace first, then we'll set a goal so that you're seeing is different and better and more appropriate for what you want to be able to do. And then we will use some pre-activities. We will do the BrainGym activity, the lazy 8 as it's called, or the active 8 as I prefer to call it. And then we will do the post activities. We will check how your eyes are working, and then we will celebrate, we will anchor it in, and we will restate your goal, and you just watch as the changes take place within your body, within your brain, within you. Okay, that's it.